I just went to go see the Odyssey, and wow, that was something. I thought I liked it until I realized one thing during the movie, and that just ruined the whole movie for me. I have a list of notes that I was writing down during the movie. I think I'm just gonna go through that and just give my 2 cents of the movie, because oh my god. Okay, so the first thing I note down was they should have made Cersei more attractive. And know that I was kind of like going off Epic the Musical, not really the Odyssey. There was some things I wanted to mention, but I had to remember that this was based on the Odyssey and not Epic the Musical. But I think they should have made Cersei more attractive. The whole point of Cersei was that she seduced the Odysseus' crew members to go inside and have food, so therefore she could turn them into pigs. By the way, that pig scene was so good. Like, it was really disturbing, but I really liked it. Still, she should have been more attractive, so they would have like seduced like a woman, and then they all go inside her palace, eat food. She turns them into pigs. She should have been way more attractive and way more seductive to the crew members, and yeah. So, and also, next thing, the choicing was inaccurate. I wish they did it differently, honestly. For the choice scene, it was like some people died in Trojan horse. I don't remember explicitly if in the Odyssey they mentioned that some people died, but I really wish they went the epic route where they drugged the sleeping Trojans and then they went to go kill them, and then Odysseus was telling the crew the plan inside of the Trojan horse. That would have been so much better than whatever the hell that was in the Odyssey. I really did not like that. Another complaint I have was obviously there was no Hermes. I don't understand what was the point of having no Hermes. Like, he was not really a big role in Epic, but he was a semi-big role, I miss Hermes a lot. I wish they showed him in the movie, and I wish he was actually in the movie. Like, he would have been so good. Maybe, like, he could have even been played by Keith David or something, or like the one guy who played Hermes in Hades Town. That would have been so cool. Again, Cersei didn't seduce Odie or the crew members, which kind of made me mad, because the whole point of Cersei was to seduce the crew members. They went inside, they ate the food, she turns them into pigs. Odysseus comes, Cersei tries to seduce Odysseus. He can't, because he says, "Pago my weapon with me, everything, my Penelope," and she's like, "Okay, you know what, I'll help you, So yeah, but I really did enjoy Cersei's scene with Odysseus. Cersei's scene with Odysseus was really good. Like, their talk, like, I think that was, like, out of the Cersei scenes, I think that was honestly the best one. I really enjoyed Odysseus and Cersei's talk, Yeah, like, you can tell Cersei doesn't trust men. She's like, the first thing she does whenever she sees Odysseus is just scream for her life. So you can really see Cersei's not trusted. I think that scene helped you, like, understand Cersei more, and I really enjoyed Odysseus and Cersei scenes, like, together. I honestly, this might be controversial, but I absolutely adored Cersei telling Odysseus about the fact that his men was gonna die. Thunderbringer, how I wrote in my notes, like, I adored that. Like, her telling him, "Oh, your crew members are gonna die." It was way different, and like way different change of pace, and honestly kind of like that. I wish Odysseus was like, "What? Nah, I don't believe you," But that was really good. I really liked the fact that she told Odysseus, "Oh, your friends, you're the only one who's gonna make it back to Ithaca." However, I do not. The next scene I really did not like. Tiresias was supposed to be very. He's a prophet in the underworld. Tiresias was not supposed to be specific. The whole point of Tiresias is him saying that you're not going to make it back home, that your palace is going to be covered in red faces of men who had all believed you're dead. Like, basically saying a monster's going to go into your bed or into your house. And Odysseus is like, "What? Who?" and Tiresias obviously doesn't take it, he's not being specific, and Odysseus decides to become the monster to fulfill the prophecy. That was the whole point of Tiresias in the original story. So then them making Tiresias just straightforward, just tell Odysseus about every single little thing that's gonna happen. That just, honestly, if it wasn't for that, I think the movie would have been way better. Like, that was not a good representation of Tiresias whatsoever. Like, I really did not like that. And also, they were supposed to go to Hades, like Cersei said. They just didn't. They just stayed up. They just did the sacrifice and just stayed up in the overworld instead of just going into Hades. And I wish we could have seen Hades and like the crew who died be in the water. Like, what did you do? You know, that would have been so cool. Like, I'm really mad they didn't go to Hades. You know, like, even though it says we're gonna have to go to hell. What do you mean? They did not. They just did the sacrifice, and then Tiresias and the crew member just came up. Like, what? Antinous knowing about the unstringing did not make any sense. The whole point is Penelope doing the unstringing of her thingy. So Antinous, because she said she'll marry a suitor whenever she's done doing that. Antinous knowing that she's unstringing her string just doesn't make any sense. Like, there was no point. Like, and also I did not like Antinous grabbing Penelope's face. That was not good, dude. Penelope, you should have kicked him in the ass, bro. Oh my god. Like, no. You're not gonna do that to Penelope. No. We need Odie Kenan. Odie and Scylla should have had like maybe like a little talk, you know, during it. I didn't really like Scylla. Seems like it was barely anything. She should have been like more like womanish. Like, it was just a monster. I mean, I kind of get it, because Epic, it just portrayed as a woman, but I think it should have just been like they should have had
like something in common. So like whenever like mutiny came out, like he did not sacrifice again. She's like
whatever. I'm just gonna read the notes. Odysseus and Scylla's duet should have been there to show his monster becoming like them partnering up. That was not there. That really honestly angered me. That was just not good. And yeah, the main problem was the fact that Tiresias told him everything. He should have made it like not like immediate. Like, he should have been able to guess. You know, he should have been able to change himself to fulfill the prophecy. That was the whole point of Tiresias. So yeah, and I also think during the cattle scene, after they kill the cattle, the fact that they were sailing instead of Zeus just, you know, like intervening in the ringer was actually a really interesting thing. I honestly think that was better, you know. I think also that I was mad that they didn't show Zeus, but I think the fact that they kept Zeus secret, because he's like the king of the gods, was kind of interesting, you know. Like, they immediately start sailing, and then the boat, like, all of them die except Odysseus, because part of the prophecy. I think that was really good, and I think that was genuinely better than what Epic did, honestly. Like, immediately, go, run, you know, get to the boat, everybody dies except Odysseus, because obviously he was not supposed to die, you know. I think that was really like. Now with Calypso. Wow, I thought I was not gonna like Calypso. I really like this Calypso, and the lotus flowers here was a perfect addition. Genuinely, I wouldn't have it any other way. I adored that Calypso was giving him lotus flowers so he would forget about his wife, his kid, and stay with her. I adored Calypso and Odysseus scenes. Honestly, I think that was the highlight of the movie. That was genuinely so good. And I love how the movie was Odysseus telling Calypso about everything until Calypso, you know, lets him go. Again, I think, though, Hermes should have been there, so Hermes convinced Athena to go convince the gods to let Odysseus go. I think that would have been way better. And we're gonna get to Athena, but yeah, I'm glad that they removed Poseidon Second's Coming, though Poseidon should have been there the first time. I'm glad that they removed Charybdis, whatever, because I did not like that whatsoever. Like, in the original, I was like, okay, sure. Like, I didn't really enjoy. I think it was the Vengeance Saga. I didn't really enjoy that. I mean, I was like, cool, get in the water. Odysseus showing his true form, ruthlessness, and mercy upon himself. But I was like, eh. So I'm glad they changed that in the movie, you know. And then I feel like he made it to Ithaca way too early, you know. I also noted out Antinius versus telemarketing would have just been peak. They should have done that, you know. They should have done, I'm gonna rape your mom. He's like, no, and then, you know, they fight, and then Athena helps him. I'm gonna get to Athena. Oh, trust me. Elephant in the room. Oh my god. Okay. Odysseus hiding himself instead of just killing the suitors is interesting. I forgot that in the epic he did do that, but him like truthfully doing that and just becoming like a beggar. Get these beggars out of here. Was actually really interesting. I think the first, like, whenever I was first watching it, I didn't really like it, but I started to like it, you know. I adored the scene where telemarketing and Odysseus like meet, and he's like, okay, blind man, you know, like that almost got me shed a tear. That was so good, you know. And then I was like, and then the whole end part, honestly, this movie was way too long. I was just telling myself, when is this going to be over? When is this going to be over? And I was telling myself, oh, would you fall in love with me again? Damn it, bro. He should have just done it already. Like, the second he saw Penelope, just go inside and show himself. He's like, would you fall? Dude, they should have gotten the rights from Epic to do that song, bro. I would have been so happy. Oh my god. And then they also, I think they had a reference to the challenge because some of the challenge lyrics were there. I was like, the challenge lyrics, what? You know, that was really good. And then somebody get these beggars out of here. And now the ending. The ending was interesting. And honestly, I don't really know what to think about it. I thought Odysseus was gonna die. I was like, what? Like, I looked at my mom, I was like, no way he dies, right? You know? But the ending was interesting. I mean, I don't really know what to say about it. It was just an ending. But the elephant in the room, Athena, oh my god. I am so pissed off right now. I was like, the whole movie, I was like, where the hell is Athena? Because Athena's my favorite Greek goddess. I was like, where is she? I need her. I thought that the ghost was Penelope instead, because I remember in Epic, like during the Aeolus scene, by the way, Aeolus wasn't there, but during Aeolus scene, Penelope was like, as like a hallucination to Odysseus. So I thought the whole time that ghost that kind of looked like Zendaya was Penelope. No, apparently it was Athena. Buddy, they never mentioned her name. They never mentioned, oh yeah, this is Athena. Bro, I wish we could have gone like a Warrior of the Mind type situation, like a My Goodbyes type of situation, bro. I'm so pissed off. And then, you know what I learned after the movie? I'm like, where was Athena? I searched it up. Where was Athena in the Odyssey 2026? Oh yeah, she just died. Buddy, what? Apparently, no. Apparently, Christopher Nolan just said to say, you know what, F it. Athena, you know, she's not a goddess anymore. She's just a manifestation of Odysseus' guilt, and she dies during the Trojan War. Buddy, what? Hello? Huh? No, you don't understand. I am so pissed off. No, that went from like a 10 out of 10 movie that like wasn't very good, but I enjoyed it, to like a 5. I don't even know, dude. I am so mad right now. You don't understand. Athena is one of the biggest things of the Odyssey, an epic, whatever. And for Christopher Nolan to just say, you know what? Frick all the Athena fans. We're just gonna grab Athena, strip her of her goddess status, and just let her die. I'm so mad. I am so mad at Christopher Nolan right now. This went from like such a good movie, like it wasn't very good. I enjoyed it, but that doesn't mean it was necessarily good. That went from like a good movie that I enjoyed but wasn't really good, to like such a terrible adaptation. Oh my, I'm so mad. It feels like I wasted like 3 hours of my life. I mean, I'm glad I went with my mother and my friend, but like still, oh my god, dude, my Athena. Where was my Athena? Dude, oh my god. Maybe Christopher Nolan now is gonna make an Iliad movie adaptation. I swear to God, he better put Athena there. I'm gonna have some problems if he does not put Athena there. But yeah, oh my god, Athena.